Back in my RV in the shop. Doing a much better job than I could.
Right back. Back in this way a little.
So I am at Pro Finishes. It's an RV collision center. And Jacob was telling me that Tiffin is right over there. This is like the center of RV world.
Trying to make sure we have enough room to lift the box all the way out. Yeah. This is the original raw aluminum version. Now they come in black powder coating. Once we hang them, they're free hanging, so you can have access to all your rubber sweeps on top of your box. Underneath, if you'll notice, they don't come with this sweep anymore. So this is not standard. We actually put new rubber on your coach when we do it. This is the locks. So what this does is when your box goes in, this catches the flange and it pulls it down nice and tight. And that's what holds it when you're driving down the road. So it'll sit on top of your box just like this. And as your box goes in, it'll help push debris and sticks or leaves or anything of that sort right off the edge of your box.
I'm so excited about this because I'm 70 years old and I have bad knees.
And you don't want to be up there on the roof sweeping off debris and sticks. And I don't blame you. So hopefully we can eliminate all that for you, and life will be great with these. I think you're going to love them.
Okay, thanks. All right, we're getting ready to cut that flashing out. So it's free.
That's it.
Step one. So what is this, Philip? Is this where you build the ramp for
This will be our metal ramp.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you been doing this?
About a year and a half now.
Yeah. And Jacob was saying you guys do 2 to 3 a week of these.
You got to that point, yes, ma'am.
I know a lot of people are really happy with them.
We haven't heard
Good.
any complaints.
We need all the people we can get. I want to put them on everything.
Well, I have some friends that are very interested in it, but they're out in California. So she's real curious.
She's curious?
Yeah.
Good. Well, you just make sure you sell them for us. Time work. So, you know, if you ever have
Really?
anything that messes up on them or something that we mess up, God forbid, you know, we're going to take care of it. We're gonna get it fixed. And it won't cost you a dime.
So now would I have to come back to this location?
No, ma'am. You can go to any installer and they'll take care of you, and then we'll send them whatever the bill is.
Okay.
But nobody's going to take care of you like we do.
Yeah, but that's right. Ain't nobody going to take care of you like we will.
I agree. You guys have been great so far.
That's the metal ramp for transition.
Okay. Now they're building the metal ramp.
We'll do this.
So in the method that you use to do this, there's like no damage to structurally to the top
No,
of the
ma'am. The only
slide.
thing we cut off is just this flange right here.
Yeah.
So all it is just a piece of aluminum, and so there's no structural. We're not doing anything structural. And in most cases, we do our best not to take out anything that's already on your coach, as far as like screws and stuff like that, so that way we don't open up any areas for water intrusion.
Gotcha.
Some coaches we have to, just depending on how it's built, but most of the time, like yours, where we don't have the rubber on the inside of our topper anymore, what we do is I double up your rubber, so you'll actually have two sets of rubbers up here
Okay.
on your coach. So
Now-
what we'll do is we'll go over this, and this will get screwed in like that, so you've got two nice new seals, and then we'll caulk the top of this, and then our topper will hang right above it.
Okay. Now let me ask you this.
Okay.
Maintenance for that seal. How do I get to it?
Easy. So our toppers, when we get it up here, they're free hanging. So you can come up here and you can grab that topper and just lift it up, and
Okay.
you'll be able to see this seal all the way down it, and you can pull it off or unscrew it, and then put a new one on.
Okay.
So with traditional toppers, you can't do that. That topper has to be took off.
So I usually spray them once a month with the I'll still be able to do
You'll
that.
still be, yep, yes ma'am. What we normally do is once the topper's on, and I'll show you once we get it home, we'll lift it up, put a roll of tape under it so it holds it up, and then you can spray it down with
Oh,
whatever
nice.
you want.
Okay. That's good.
So what we put down here is this is a silicone adhesive. And this is, since you have a TPO roof, a rubber roof, it helps bond it a little bit better than what we're about to use. And this is a methacrylate glue. So it's
Okay.
like a two-part epoxy.
Okay.
And that's going to be it's the same thing that holds your back caps and your front caps on motorhomes.
Okay.
So it's pretty robust stuff.
Yeah,
Once it's
I
there, it
guess
ain't
so.
supposed to go. I've got another one. Yeah, I've got another two. Right there. Ready? Okay, ready? Oh, true. That's it. Put it on. Clean it off. Okay.
Now, do you have to let that dry for a while before you do
It
it?
has about a 10 to 15 minute dry time,
Okay.
so it won't be long.
Right away.
No, ma'am. I just listen to you. Yeah.
While I was filming this video, I had the dogs tied out on a cable out in the yard next to the office. And at this point, Dee Dee decided she was going to jump out of her harness and come looking for me. So I was no longer able to video the rest of the installation until they pulled the trailer outside to finish up the last part. So here we go. There it is.
There
Look
she
how
is.
pretty.
All right.
So cool. Here it comes.
All right.
Now see, it doesn't really make that popping sound coming out. It makes it when it goes in.
It only makes it when it's from.
Here it comes.
All right.
Now see, it doesn't really make that popping sound coming out. It makes it when it goes in.
It only makes it when it's from.
So this is how it looks when it's fully extended. Okay, tell us again what you're doing up there now.
Ma'am?
Tell me what you're doing up there again now.
So because you have a TPO roof, a rubber roof, what we do is we put flat stop runners across it. Very thin ones. And that way, when our topper glides across your roof, it doesn't snatch and grab on your rubber roof and tear it.
Excellent. Very good. And it's not, I thought at first, well, maybe it's the seals, because it had sat for a long time,
I don't think.
but I don't think it's the seals either.
All right, that should be good up there. Let me watch this. Okay, I'll make sure I don't get crushed up here. All right, flip.
Thankfully, Jacob was able to figure out what the problem was with the noise underneath my slide. Part of the seal that's under the slide had come unstapled, and there was a hard piece of plastic that was hitting the cylinder for the rack and pinion portion of the slide. So he was able to trim that out as best that he could and get rid of all that noise under my slide. So yay, I don't have to worry about that now. I've had such a great experience at Pro Finishes. Thank you, Jacob and Philip, for all of the work that you did. You were very professional and respectful, and I appreciate the service that you provided. I'm really happy with my True Topper. I've used it about 6 times now since the making of this video, and it is working great. So I'm really glad that I decided to make this purchase and have it installed. Go see Pro Finishes. They're great people. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.